In this video, we make a delicious cupcake. Let's get started.
I was craving a sweet treat, so I decided to bake a cupcake. But I didn't want just any cupcake, I wanted a masterpiece. That's when I turned to my trusty AI assistant, which I had named Bakey. Hey Bakey, can you help me create the perfect vanilla cupcake with chocolate frosting and caramel drizzle? I asked. Of course, replied Bakey. Let's start with the recipe. I'll guide you through each step. Step 1, mixing the batter. Bakey instructed me to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 180 degrees Celsius. Then, I mixed together 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. Remember to sift the dry ingredients to ensure even distribution, Bakey reminded me. Step 2, adding wet ingredients. Next, I added half a cup of unsalted butter, softened to room temperature, 2 large eggs, and 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Bakey told me to mix the wet ingredients separately before combining them with the dry ingredients. Step 3. Baking the cupcake. I poured the batter into a lined muffin tin and baked for 18 to 20 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the center came out clean. Bakey reminded me to rotate the tin halfway through baking for even cooking. Step 4. Chocolate frosting. While the cupcake cooled, I made the chocolate frosting. Bakey guided me to melt 1/2 cup of unsalted butter and 1 cup of dark chocolate chips in a double boiler. Then, I whisked in 1.5 cups of powdered sugar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Step 5. Caramel drizzle. For the caramel drizzle, Bakey instructed me to melt 1/4 cup of unsalted butter and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar in a saucepan over medium heat. I cooked the mixture to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or until it turned a deep amber color. Step 6. Assembly. Finally, I assembled the cupcake by spreading a layer of chocolate frosting on top, followed by a drizzle of caramel sauce. Voila! Exclaimed Bakey. Your masterpiece is complete. I took a bite, and the flavors exploded in my mouth. The vanilla cake was moist and fluffy, the chocolate frosting was rich and velvety, and the caramel drizzle added a deep, buttery flavor. Thanks, Bakey, I exclaimed. This is the best cupcake I've ever made. Bakey beeped happily, and I knew we made a great team.